I call over the North Aurora Village Board meeting of Monday, July 17, 2017. We'll open with a silent prayer meditation. Please join in pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to call on our police chief, and that's
Mayor. Due to the retirement of Chief Summer, there's been a lot of movement within the police department. I'm proud to announce the promotion of the two of the officers from the police department, one being Ryan McInnes to the position of sergeant, and the other being Joe DeLeo, who's been appointed to the position of deputy chief. Tonight, both of those individuals are here to officially get sworn into their new positions. I'd first like to introduce Ryan McInnes. Ryan is a 16-year veteran of the North Aurora Police Department. He's worked his entire police career in North Aurora. As an officer, Ryan's worked in the patrol division, and his last several years were spent as a detective in the investigations division. Ryan comes from a police family, as his grandfather and father both retired from the Kane County Sheriff's Office, and he has an uncle and a cousin who currently work for the Sheriff's Office. Ryan's wife is Christy, and Ryan will take over as patrol sergeant this week. So Ryan, come on.
up here, Ryan, in front of everyone. All right, well, I'll give you the oath of office. You raise your right hand. Say, I, state your name.
I, Ryan McInnes,
Having been appointed to the office of police sergeant
having been appointed to the office of police sergeant
for the village of North Aurora in the county of Kane,
for the village of North Aurora in the county of Kane,
do solemnly swear and affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America.
do solemnly swear and affirm that I will
Support the
support
Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States of
of
America.
the United States of America
And the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
Further, I will faithfully discharge the duties
Further, I will faithfully discharge the duties of
of the office of police sergeant to the best of my ability.
the office of police sergeant to the best of my ability.
I affirm that I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character.
I affirm that I will never betray my badge, my integrity, and my character,
Or the public trust as police sergeant for the North Aurora Police Department.
or the public trust as police sergeant for the North Aurora Police Department.
Would you have something to say about this?
I do. Next, I'd like to introduce Joe DeLeo. Joe's a 20-year veteran of the North Aurora Police Department. He has also worked his entire police career in North Aurora. Joe's worked in many areas of the department. He's worked in patrol, investigations, he was an administrative sergeant, a patrol sergeant, and prior to his appointment to deputy chief, he was a sergeant of investigations. Joe also comes from a police family as well, as his father is a retired Chicago Police Department officer. Joe's married to Meredith, and they have 3 children. Joe will take over the deputy chief duties, which oversees the patrol division. Joe?
I have to take great pleasure in doing this because I was chairman of our police board when Jill came along, and also Ryan for that matter, but it's great to see you guys still around. Raise your hand. I state your name.
I, Joseph DeLeo,
Having been appointed to the office of Deputy Chief
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Chief
for the Village of North Aurora in the County of Kane,
for the Village of North Aurora in the County of Kane,
do solemnly swear and affirm
solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
Further, I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Deputy Chief
Further, I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Deputy Chief
to the best of my
to
ability.
the best of my ability.
I affirm that I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character,
I affirm I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character,
or the public trust as Deputy Chief for the North Aurora Police Department.
or the public trust as Deputy Chief in the North Aurora Police Department.
Comments? Trustee comments? It's great to have such an audience as this. It's great to have the opportunity to promote officers and to hire officers. I know we've got Howard coming up, so looking forward to it. Consent agenda.
Move to approve.
Second. Discussion? Clerk call the roll, please.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Under new business.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Item number 1, Steve.
Item number 1 is the resolution for dedication of land for park and open space purposes. Harn Family Properties Inc. is Harn's Bakery and Restaurant. As the village board is aware, the village is about to, with this agreement, take the portion of property east of Harn, directly east of them, about 50 feet worth of property from the Rockville Park District line, including the silo. This dedication will be free of charge to the village. In return, the village will work to create a park and open space with the land. One quick thing, Kevin Drundle, our attorney, informed me that there are some small things that we still have to do before the actual closing on the property, but that will come after we approve the agreement itself.
And there is a mortgage on the property, so that's all it is.
Second. Discussion? Clerk call roll, please.
Mr. Haley?
Yes.
Mr. Martinez?
Yes.
Mr. Carroll?
Yes.
Mr. Curtis? Yes. Mr. Lowry?
Yes.
Mr. Trevino?
Yes.
Plus the fact that I forgot to do roll call in the beginning, must have roll call.
Mayor Burke?
Here.
Mr. Trevino?
Here.
Mr. Lowry?
Here.
Mr. Curtis? Here. Mr. Carroll?
Here.
Mr. Martinez?
Here.
Mr. Haley?
Here.
My apologies for that. Item number 2, Mr. Bosco.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Item number 2, if the board remembers, we signed an intergovernmental agreement with the Batavia Park District last year that was to allow our police department the authority to enforce Batavia Park District ordinances on their property. We have a similar agreement with Fox Valley Park District. Batavia Park District asked us for a change in our agreement, which is basically an insurance clause. At this point, that has gone in front of our insurance carrier and our village attorney. They're accepting of it. Essentially, I'll just read it really quickly. Essentially, the clause states that both parties are naming each other additionally insured. The party in which a claim is filed against is the primary insurance. However, if a claim is named against the party that's not at fault, then the party at fault would be the primary insurance. So basically, if someone comes up with a lawsuit, whoever's at fault, if they name the village, but it's really the park district, the park district's fault, we would work with the Batavia Park District, and their insurance would be able to lead on that, and then vice versa.
Second.
Discussion. Clerk call the roll, please.
Trustee Curtis? Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Gibbons?
Yes.
Trustee Carroll?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
Trustee Gayton?
Yes.
Item number 3, Mr. Toth.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Item number 3 is a resolution approving the tip diagram for the property located at 201 Smoke Tree Lane in North Aurora. This is for the removal of the wading pool in the courtyard area. The North Aurora Hotel is requesting $7,000 for the demolition, and the lowest bid was awarded to Fox Excavating Inc., who actually was responsible for the demolition of 24 South Lincoln Way.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Clerk call the roll, please.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Gibbons?
Yes.
Trustee Curtis? Yes. Trustee Carroll?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
Trustee Gayton?
Yes.
And item 4, Mr. Toth.
Thank you. It's an ordinance approving the acquisition of the vacant land located along the east side of vacated Marble Street, so 437 feet south of John Street, and contract for acquisition of the property in the village of North Aurora. This property is the meets and bounds piece that is located at the terminus of both John Street and Marble Street. It is unapproved and it's 32,670 square feet of vacant land. The owner of this property actually owns the vacated portion of Marble Street, which is at would be the eastern terminus at this point. So, in doing with the property owner, we are looking at both pieces for acquisition at this point. Just a couple things I want to mention about the property. This did come up during an acquisition discussions regarding 24 South Lincoln Way. It was part of that, and at that point in time, the board was in favor of moving forward with the acquisition. So we did go out and get an appraisal on the property. The property appraisal as of December 16, 2015 was for $59,000. That included only the actual meets and bounds piece. The acquisition we're discussing tonight is actually for the meets and bounds piece and the Margot portion at the end there. The goal of acquiring the piece would be to rededicate Margot as a public right-of-way, and then for the piece that is between Margot Street and John Street, there are some possibilities potentially to do a parking lot that could connect Margot and John Street. And also part of the comprehensive plan was just to sort of orient the village again towards the river. Acquire the piece, clean it up, remove the fence, because it's been used as a storage yard for quite some time. So the goal is just to get it, clean it up, and then use it for public improvements. We do have the potential for the Settler Park project, which was discussed tonight. So it'd be a nice addition to the town to have extra parking available to that area.
Motion to approve.
Discussion.
I have a question. Looking at the aerial, do you foresee any environmental issues with the commercial at all?
When that came up was I didn't see anything after we walked the site several times. We didn't do any phasing environmental for the property itself. There is an above ground storage tank that was once used for fuel, but it was encased in some sort of concrete fashion. So we don't foresee any issues at this point in time. But again, if I believe I'm assuming they'll probably do insurance on title at that point, in case anything this might come up in the future.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a title search like we did with the Burns property. That would cover environmental, it's an environmental issue. Title insurance will cover that.
Could we do the acquisition subject to environmental study? I don't want us to get in over our head.
Sure.
Any other discussion? Clerk call the roll, please.
Trustee Lowry?
Yes.
Trustee Gibbons?
Yes.
Trustee Curtis?
Yeah.
Trustee Carroll?
Yes.
Trustee Martinez?
Yes.
Trustee Gayton?
Yes.
And item number 5, Chief.
Thank you, Mayor. We're seeking approval to purchase 7 police squad car laptops in the amount of $22,955.88 from SI International. These are to replace several that are over 5 years old and are starting to come obsolete. Motion approved.
Second. Discussion.
So Chief, I brought this up before. Knowing the quick pace of technology, do you anticipate us getting another 5 years out of these? I mean, we're talking about $3,200 per laptop.
That typically has been about the average from what I have seen is that you get about 5 years out of them before you got to replace them. Nowadays, that's the way that we do our job. We do tickets on them, we do reports on them, we get our calls on them, so you have to have them. But yes, about 5 years is the average.
And this is, pricing on them is the best you can do on this. I just have a very hard time wrapping my head around, because I work out of my car too, and I
Sure.
use $800 laptop at a
Sure.
time.
Well, these aren't normal laptops. These are, you couldn't go to Best Buy and just get it down and put it in a car because they are subject to extreme heat, extreme cold, vibration all the time. So they have to be built to a certain standard, which is what these are. And I know I wasn't the chief when the background was done on these, but I know when Dave Arndt did it, we found these about as cheap as we could get them. There are other brands out there, I believe it's Dell, that are comparable but even more expensive than what these are.
These are those tough folks, right?
Yeah, I believe Talkbook is made by Motorola. They're on the order of those, but they're not that brand.
Does that price include any sort of like damage warranty for a certain amount of time or anything like that? Will they replace?
You know what? I don't know for sure. I can't honestly answer that. I'm assuming that they do have a warranty on them, but again, I didn't do the background check on these particular computers. That would be Dave Arndt, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but I can't help but think that they have something on them.
Just for manufacturing. So they will have a manufacturer's warranty, but when we did our pricing, it should be pointed out, the laptops are $2,200, they're not $3,200. So the laptops cost a certain amount, but they're docking stations that you have to buy for it because they're not compatible with the cards. Dell, we used to have Dells going back before we made our purchase a few years ago. Dell's product wasn't compatible with what we wanted to do, and so actually their product had flaws in it. So when we had done research a few years ago, we got away from Dell's because they were upgrading their product for police car use. Because of that, we had to have different docking stations for limited equipment. When we called other villages, we listed a few of them here, our price is basically the same or cheaper than the 3 communities around us. They use the same exact standards for computers that we do because of the abuse that they go through over the 4 or 5 year period. So, I mean, right now Dave's out there and he works a couple hours a week on the laptops, and you shouldn't have to fix a laptop that often.
Any further discussion?
Clerk, call the roll, please.
Trustee Giordano.
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis. Trustee Carroll.
Yes.
Trustee Martinez.
Yes.
Trustee Haley.
Yes.
Very good, thank you very much. Old business, I have none. Village President's report, I have nothing to report. 3 reports. Trustee comments? Mr. Bosco?
Just a couple quick things. First, I forgot to mention it last week that the property that almost burnt down at 803 Magnolia was officially demolished last week. So that is just good news to land right now. So I know the residents in that neighborhood will be much happier. Also, just the North Ward Days coming up. So it's right around the corner. We had our last North Ward Days committee meeting right before this meeting. And the staff is very involved, so we have been running around a lot, and Mark Fino's got us all in line, so it looks like we'll be ready to go. It'll be 3 days this year for the first time. We've always had Sunday where we've done the pep parade, but this will be the first time that we've extended any of the concerts or whatnot until Sunday afternoon, which Sunday will be in our park from 2 to 6 p.m. That being said, the only other thing I want to mention is about tonight with the Harmer's property and the Marlboro piece. It was only 3 years ago, roughly, that we passed a comprehensive plan, and only in the last couple of years through our strategic plan did we identify those as goals. And I think that's significantly important to bring up tonight, that we are moving forward on something that normally takes a long time, and we were able to do it fairly quickly. So, and it looks like there's going to be some real good opportunities there, especially if we're connecting those John and Marlboro streets so we can actually have a through route and not that many streets.
If you took that about any interest in the property that used to be verified the application.
I actually, ironically, I did have someone come in randomly at Village Hall this week, but he sat down with me, just popped in, and said that they were interested in a mechanic shop, and per the board's direction, if you remember, we did have one meeting where we discussed at committee of the whole what types of uses you would not want to entertain, and automotive uses was that one use. So I did inform him that there's a mechanic shop literally going in across the street right now, and he's aware of that, but I said at this time we're not, looking at automotive uses. That is something that we are looking to discuss, possibly a strategic plan, which is typically in September, so it's not that far off. And at that point, the staff is pretty anxious, unless the board would like to give direction sooner than that. What we can do is we can start RFPing the property and throw it out there just to see if we get any nibbles from actual developers that might be interested in a one-off piece. But the issue is we kind of wanted the strategic planning process just to see if the board had specific things they wanted targeted in that RFP. So we could do one thing, we could do target it, or we just throw it out blanket and then see what you get back.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Attorney?
I should come back to the question about environmental and Marble Street piece. I think with an above ground tank, there is some likelihood that there may be some contamination there. And so the board should be aware of that. If we're going to pave it over, which I think is what the plan is, if there was an environmental issue there and then EPA came in and they studied it, whatever, if we were planning to pave it over, I mean, that would be basically probably the kind of letter we have to do with the barrier. So, there's probably some likelihood of contamination with the tank. Who knows, it may be a little, maybe more than a little. But if we're just going to pave it over, it's probably not a big issue unless we have some future planning for that piece. And it's not really a piece that ties into.
So to Kevin's point, just as a reminder that we've been out there, the above ground storage tank, and Mike was trying to summarize it, it is above ground, not just in the sense that it lays on top of the ground. It is about a foot or maybe even 18 inches tall concrete that it sits on, and then it is encased like with a concrete retaining wall, so it is completely encompassed. It was for fuel for the trucks and whatnot when they were coming in and out. Now, essentially, what Kevin was saying is that's one of our thoughts too, is that we do have protection, and typically IK will allow a barrier, especially depending on the contamination level, that asphalt is considered a barrier. And right now, what we are looking to do is pave that segment, so there isn't too much of a concern. But that doesn't mean that if something comes up in the title search that's significant, that we don't say, okay, wait, before we close, we want to take a look at this a little bit more. We just don't anticipate that it's going to be anything out of the normal.
The tank has been gone for several years as well. It no longer exists. It's actually just the encasement that the tank was once rested in.
So they do like a phase one or anything check or no?
I don't know if we do it to that extent, given due diligence. We do work with Attorney General and also an environmental attorney as well, and those sorts of things. We could probably reach out to him. But as Kevin noted, if we're not actually excavating or moving soils from the site and paving over, it creates a natural barrier, and we might not have to do anything.
Very good. Any other? Fire district, non-independence. So our department reports. And finance?
No reports, ma'am.
Mr. Toth, community development.
No report.
Oh, chief.
No report, sir.
And John? No report, Mayor. Very good. We do not have an executive session, that's to my knowledge. So, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you very much.